Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about IMMUNITYBIO INC quarterly report. IMMUNITYBIO Inc. offers a range of businesses and services that include development of next-generation therapies to bolster the natural immune system platforms for biologic products and product candidates such as plus cytokine fusion proteins, plus DNA and vaccine vectors, plus cell therapies clinical trials for liquid and solid tumors collaboration agreements with, plus National Cancer Institute plus Serum Institute of India, Private Limited plus Beijing Limited, commercialization of Anktiva, an FDA-approved immunotherapy for non-muscle invasive bladder cancer. IMMUNITYBIO Inc.'s stock price has crashed by over -60% in the past year due to two significant events. Firstly, a large public offering of common stock in December 2024 led to a sharp decline in the stock price, with shares plummeting 32%. The company raised approximately $100 million through this offering, but it resulted in dilution and negatively impacted investor confidence. The second major blow came in May 2025, when the FDA issued a refuse to file letter for IMMUNITYBIO's supplemental biologics license application. This unexpected rejection, despite earlier positive feedback from FDA leaders, caused the stock to tumble further, with an additional 18% fall on May 5, 2025. These events have had a devastating impact on the company's stock performance, leading to a significant decline of over 73% in the past year and nearly two-thirds, 66.67%, over the prior 18 months. The primary drivers of revenue growth or decline in a company are multifaceted. Regulatory and compliance issues can significantly impact revenue, as changes in laws, regulations, and policies can either hinder or facilitate product development and commercialization. Intellectual property and licensing concerns, such as patent protection and infringement claims, also play a crucial role. Supply chain and distribution challenges, including loss of supply arrangements and uncertainty in revenue apportionment, can further affect revenue growth. Clinical trials and research outcomes, including adverse results or delays, regulatory decisions, and unanticipated safety concerns, are also critical factors. General business and market factors, such as increased administrative expenses, potential dilution from share issuances, and sales milestone agreements, can also impact revenue. Overall, a company's ability to navigate these complex factors will determine its success in achieving revenue growth or decline. Net income and profit margins overview. The financial summary reveals a decline in both net income and profit margins. The decrease in net income can be attributed to several factors, including adjustments from reassessing variable consideration, page 33. Increased spending on product development and commercialization, page 129. Potential true-up payment under RIPA agreement, $164.2 million, page 132. And non-recurring charges related to collaborations and partnerships, page 149. Profit margins also experienced a decline due to increased cost of sales and operating expenses, pages 93, 98, and 102. The limited resources and access to capital further negatively impacted profit margins, page 129. Overall, the financial summary indicates a downward trend in both net income and profit margins. The company's financial performance indicates a persistent issue with generating positive operating cash flow. Despite two consecutive periods of analysis, the net cash used in operating activities remains negative, totaling $234,558 and $306,092 respectively. Furthermore, the operating cash flow is also consistently negative at -$82,575 and -$153,487 for the same periods. This trend suggests that the company's operations are consuming more cash than they generate, posing a significant challenge to its financial stability. The company's financial performance shows a significant reduction in its debt levels. The total debt measured at fair value decreased from $496,591 in 2024 to $0 in 2025. This decrease is accompanied by a decline in interest expenses, which dropped by 48% from 2024 to 2025. Additionally, the revenue interest liability increased, but this was not a significant factor in the overall reduction of interest expenses. The company's financial situation has improved due to lower outstanding balances of related party debt and changes in fair value of warrant liabilities. The company's financial performance was marred by poor results in several key segments. In the U.S. market, increasing legislative efforts and enforcement interest in drug pricing practices led to a decline in performance. Internationally, the EU and other countries also struggled due to strict price controls, lengthy negotiations with authorities, and varying reimbursement systems. These challenges resulted in underwhelming results for these regions in 2025. The management of the company is expressing caution about its outlook and strategy due to various risks and challenges. The company may need additional capital to continue operations, and common stock sales could dilute existing investors' stakes. Regulatory uncertainty around prescription drug prices and potential changes in government actions pose a significant threat to revenue and profitability. Management also acknowledges that maintaining competitive position is crucial, but this is at risk due to potential loss of patent protection, intellectual property rights, and license rights. The company's ability to develop and commercialize products may be impacted by third-party patent enforcement and licensing agreements. Overall, the management is emphasizing the need for caution and vigilance in navigating these risks and challenges to ensure the company's long-term success. The company has made several strategic acquisitions to expand its business and capabilities. Notable acquisitions include IMMUNITYBIO Inc., Yggdrasil Inc., and Infinity SA LLC. Additionally, the company acquired a Dunkirk facility leasehold interest from Athenex for approximately $40 million. On the other hand, there have been no divestitures mentioned in the financial summary. Concerns about inventory buildup or supply chain disruption are prevalent throughout the financial summary. Inventory buildup is mentioned on pages 34, 98, 145, and 161, highlighting issues such as pre-launch inventory costs not being included in cost of sales and potential for product shortages. Supply chain disruption is also a significant concern, with mentions on pages 34, 93, 117, 119, 125, 127, 131, 133, 145, 149, 157, 161, and 182. These disruptions include potential shortages, regulatory risks, manufacturing difficulties, third-party CMO issues, disputes with collaborators, and changes in tariff and trade policies. The repeated mentions of these concerns indicate a high level of risk associated with inventory buildup and supply chain disruption, which could impact the company's ability to meet commercial and clinical demands. That concludes the financial summary for IMMUNITYBIO INC. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.